studied abroad in Lima, Peru, and I would not change any of it, good, bad, anything, because I learned from it. With the Spanish program, becoming a teacher, you either have to take 6 credit hours of literature or study abroad. And I'm like, well, travel, read. I'm gonna travel. So I've always wanted to study abroad, and Peru is a great choice for me because it's the same price as going to Kearney for a semester. Actually, it was cheaper than a semester at Kearney once all the program fees were figured in. So when I was there, the first couple weeks were really hard because the language was difficult. I'd taken classes, but until you completely immerse yourself, you don't learn as much as you can, just sitting there and just taking it all in. So it was really nice to have a UNK professor there with me and then the other UNK students, because we all kind of just made our own little family down in Peru. So if we had questions, and we could switch from Spanish to English for a little bit and go back and forth.
That was a volcano?
Tierra.
Because I was in Peru, we took the Indigenous Cultures class with Dr. Viles, the UNK professor that took us, and they told us this would happen, but now I'm interested in what's going on in Peru and just Latin America and human rights issues that I never knew existed, or things like that. So it changed my perspective a little bit because it went from where I was used to being the norm to where I stuck out. Some people loved Americans. They were really excited when they met us and they wanted to speak English right away and know everything about us. And there were definitely other people who didn't want anything to do with us. And then it made me realize, I was like, well, how do I look at people when I go back home? And do I single people out like that as well? So it was definitely a very humbling experience, but I absolutely loved studying abroad in Lima because I got to travel. I learned the language better than I ever thought I could. So now when I hear someone speaking Spanish, I know what they're saying without having to stop and think and put the grammar together. I am observing this semester. I student teach in January, and I just want to teach. I love kids. I don't know where I'll go. I thought about teaching abroad for a year because I've had the experience. I know what it's like. I'm not really afraid of going abroad or going anywhere on my own anymore. If there's something that I want to do, then I'm going to go for it.